Okay, this is the Among Us timing guide for Polus, and I've made this timing guide a few times before, but this will be the final iteration of it. I'm not going to make it again. Okay, so if you've played ranked, then you've played Polus hundreds of times. And if you've played Polus, then instead of remembering timing based off counting or guessing or estimating, you could just remember it based off of your pathing, right? So if you go from admin to vitals or vitals to admin, that timing is never going to change, no matter how many games you do it. If you're playing 1.25 times speed, then it's always going to take 4 seconds, right? It's not going to be faster or slower. So instead of trying to count every game, you could just remember the time it takes you to walk certain pathings, and then you could use your pathing to get timing, right? On your screen now, this is an OG timing map I made around 2 years ago. Link in description, obviously. And this is the first one I made, but now you could see this is the one that Matcha made. It's way more extensive, and the numbers are associated to, they correspond to a line, and then the numbers represent how long it takes to walk from one end of the line to the other end of the line. Okay, so yeah, oh yeah, this is on 1.25 times speed, of course, or 1.2 speed. It's about the same. So the reason you want to have perfect timing, it serves 4 use cases, and each of these 4 will help you become a better player, right? So the first one is giving accurate timing in admin info if you see the body die. So for example, if you watch the body down battles, you go down to admin, then you go up and report in storage, you're always going to know the timing for that. It's going to be about 13 seconds. The body will be 13 seconds old, and your admin info will be about 8 seconds old, right? So you could be like 8 seconds ago, who was there, and there, and you could say that the body is 13 seconds old, right? And you'll give accurate timing, which is useful. That's the first use of it. That's the most important use of it, obviously. So just giving accurate timing based off your info. The second use case would be lying about pathing or missing timing, right? So for example, if someone is saying that they did drill, telescope, and vials and then ended in specimen hallway, but the round was only like 15 seconds long, like they killed off CD and reported, you would know that that person has claimed too many tasks and is therefore lying about pathing or like lying about timing. And conversely, if the round was like 30 seconds long or 40 seconds long and they claim the same thing, you would know that they are missing timing because they had to have done more stuff in the round. So you could use that to catch imposters. The third use case, and one that's very vital, is you could give timing off of other people's pathing. So let's say, for example, that someone saw the body die, they went to admin and then went to storage and they reported in storage and they said it's 7 seconds old. You would know that they are wrong about timing or lying about timing based on the fact that it takes 13 seconds to do that. So if someone very bad, someone isn't reliable, they see the body die and you're trying to get info out of them, you can get timing from them without even having to ask them, right? You just ask them their pathing. Okay, so that's the third use case of it. And lastly, it's just very good for memory. This is the most important one in my opinion. Like you can recount your pathing. You could backtrack in the meeting. So let's say, for example, someone's asking you where you were 30 seconds ago, right? If you had to think of that in your head, it would be very difficult to, you would just be estimating, right? You would just essentially be guessing where you were 30 seconds ago. But if you know timing based off pathing, you could think to yourself, okay, well, I ended left side office, opening the door, and before that I was in comms and I did my reboot. And then before that I came from O2 and I was doing canisters. And then before canisters I was on O2 download. And then before that I came from electrical. So around 30 seconds ago, I was going from elec to O2 and I might have been just about getting on my download, right? So you can claim accurate location off of old info. So those are the four main uses, and if you master timing, you'll be a very good player, right?